Welcome back to Persona 5 Royale. We are currently on the ship. We do not need to be here at the moment. I do need to do... Actually, I don't need to do any stuff with the Velvet Room. We need an Empress persona, we need a Hanged persona, and we need a Hermit persona, because we're heading back to basically do nothing but take care of social links for a little bit. So let's return to the real world. Oh, you're back. So this is it, huh? I have to do this. You're right. Do what you need to do. I'll try to help any way I can. Just don't be reckless, got it? That palace is an accurate portrayal of Shido's nature. What do you mean? I have to agree. I'm sure he's quite used to traveling, especially on extravagant ships. And it should be obvious he's not using his own money for it. There are all sorts of rumors online. Oh, I get it. He's using tax money? Not cool, Shido. I think he believes that which belongs to others in turn belongs to him. Even people's lives. That is correct. This country will be a miserable place if Shido becomes prime minister. Let's change his heart. Great. We gotta pay him back for what he did to Akira, too. Alright, well, let's watch some TV, shall we? Election season is here and it's on everyone's minds. Now, not many may know this about the Diet. The Diet decides things with a majority vote, but what happens if the vote is split 50-50? Speaker of the House decides, or they flip a coin. I think the Speaker of the House decides. The correct answer is A, the Speaker of the House decides. Let's hear an explanation. In accordance with Article 56, Section 2 of the Constitution, the Speaker of the House makes the decision. After the general election, by law, the Diet's first act must be to appoint a new Prime Minister. Oh, you got it right. A tie probably doesn't happen very often, though. We didn't need to do this. And in fact, I don't have the note. I don't have the answers anywhere in my notes. So that's funny. All right, we can't go anywhere at this point, so we're gonna head upstairs and we're gonna play a game, I guess. Okay. We finally have the keyword we need. It's time to counterattack and give Shido what's coming to him. You could read if you have that. You could watch a movie. You could just sleep. Let's go ahead and see if we can't do the Featherman Seeker again. I don't know how this is gonna go. Okay. Let's start at Featherman Seeker. Alright, we're gonna use the trick, so it'll lower the difficulty of the input commands. Makes sense since you've learned how to. Alright, let's do this. Pigeon lands on Earth to engage in his first real combat against an aberrant. I guess we've moved on from Asagiri's space lab. It looks like an urban area on Earth. Pigeon, can you hear me? This is Asagiri. From now on, I'll communicate with you through this comm device in your helmet. I'll provide you with support from the lab. I'm getting readings of an Infinibug a bit north of you. Please refer to the data I sent you before you go into battle. And remember that this is not a simulation, but a real battle. Failure is not an option. As I said before, you will act alone until you are sufficiently capable. Your value is being tested as you put your life on the line. Sending a trainee into battle against a real enemy? Man, Asagiri isn't just tough, she's reckless. Bring! I can sense a connection. What the? Is that a walking phone booth? I hear humans communicating. I'm going to randomly reconnect the ends to confuse everybody. Target located. Pigeon, you must exterminate it. May this fight contribute to your growth. Who are you? Why are you dressed like a featherman? You better stay out of my way. I am Phonateron. I don't even know. Phonaternium? Hear me ring. In the name of Xylam, I will defeat you. Here it comes. Get your controller ready. Alright. Bring. Taste my radio wave beams. So we need to up, down, okay? So let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Yeah, nice dodge. Impossible, you managed to dodge my attack. You are no ordinary human. How about this? Coily cord. This is bad. Pigeon's caught in the cord and can't move. Yahahaha, what a marvelous view. Now you have no chance of dodging my radio wave beam. Here we go, ring, radio wave beam. Cut the cord quick, we have to escape. Okay, so triangle, 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 circle, circle, circle. All right. Done. Good, we managed, or we escaped the cord and dodged the beam. What? How did you do that? Pigeon, now's your chance. Your opponent's guard is down.
Okay.
Now let's finish this off. Aerial slash. So we have 2 square, 2 triangle, 2 X's, and 2 circles. So let me make sure that I know exactly. Okay. Oh yeah, we're good. Gah, how do you know my weak spots? Wait, you're not. Grr, glory to Xylem. Alright, we beat Phonoturnum. But I wonder what he was going to say. That was impressive, Pigeon, but it seems you're not fully awakened yet. There is power within you that still lies dormant. You should try to learn to access that power. It will prove to be of great benefit to you. We won today's battle, so what do you think? Can you become a Phoenix Ranger? The secret technique book helped, huh? You're always looking for the most efficient way to do things. I admire that about you. Alright, so we get 2 points of... What do we get 2 points of? Ah, knowledge. Alright, well, that ends that. So let's move on with our lives, shall we?
It's me. Sorry, I know you're tired. It'll be a sec, just hear me out. I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his palace. We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely gotta be his.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, you knew this whole time, huh? I want to avenge you, that's a no-brainer, but that's not it. If we let him run the country, the weak will be totally effed. Isn't it our duty to protect them?
We'll protect them till the end.
Remember when I told you that heroes who lurk in the shadows are boring? Well, forget what I said. Those heroes are way cooler. Hey, once we change Shido's heart... no, never mind. Forget it. Let's do it. Let's steal that bastard Shido's heart. I'll do everything I can to make it happen. Thanks for listening to me. See ya.
I wonder what he was gonna say. Campaign season has begun. I bet it will be an overwhelming victory for Representative Shido. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna vote for him. Maybe I'll actually vote this time. There aren't many politicians who are like Shido-san.
Hey.
It's almost time. Were you able to sleep last night? Not really. I guess it must be hard, even for you. Now that we know who's behind it all, we can't get hasty. Rushing will just make us sloppy. But geez, it's been getting cold lately. We might freeze to death before we can change his heart. Let's look to see if we can find anything to help us get warm. A heater, huh? Oh, this is good. It's so warm.
Hey.
Once we take care of Shido... What's wrong? Well... I was just thinking, this might be the last job for the Phantom Thieves. Everyone's goals and ambitions are all linked to taking down Shido. That's how I feel. We all became Phantom Thieves for our own reasons. We weren't just playing around. Outside of the Phantom Thieves, you also have friends who have been helping you. They believe in you. We have an important battle ahead of us, and we only made it all this way because of them. There's no guarantees we'll make it out of this, so see them as much as you can so you have no regrets. Hint, hint! Alright, I understand. Akira, I'm with you, all the way to the end. This upcoming battle is personal, so we'll do it your way. Now you can fight Shido on your terms. Here we have a little space heater. Hasn't Kurusu been taking a lot of days off? I wonder if it's got something to do with his record. I believe I mentioned this before, but Kurusu-kun is back at his family's home. It's a personal matter, so don't go spreading rumors. How long can we keep this up? We need to take care of things before we get caught.
Hey, are you sure it's okay for him to be down here working right now? I mean, wouldn't it be bad if a Shujin student walked in and saw him?
Don't worry about it.
Welcome. What did I just say?
Nah, still fine.
Senpai? You're not like a stunt double or something, right?
Long time no see.
Same to you. Wait, that's not my point.
Well, are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up. A little surprise from me to you. I asked Futaba to do me a favor. And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to Kasumi. I knew you'd be wiped out for a while, so I made sure to give you time to recover first.
Oh God.
Thank goodness.
Personal space,
I'm
lady.
just so happy.
No one cares about my scheme.
We love you, Morgana.
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason to stand around. I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you all get caught up with each other.
So you're Yoshizawa-san, right? Well, what's up? It's a pleasure
What was
meeting
that?
you.
Yes, nice to meet you as well, Sakura-san.
Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual? Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety. Mona tells me that you helped him out in that palace a while back. We are awfully grateful for that.
Yeah, how'd you get in there?
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me, no matter what.
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age? You know, there's something I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were you in that palace in the first place?
That's...
I was wondering that too.
Spit it out.
Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader, but if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
But that day's when...
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day, so... I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time.
Wait, we were tailed there? We definitely had no idea about that. It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following
Ah, yes,
us.
when she was hiding behind the magazine.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai. I wondered if an outsider like myself should even get involved. But I couldn't just stand back and do nothing.
Thank you. Let's say you saved me.
Oh, it was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not done here yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you a hand.
Well, we could definitely use the additional firepower, but...
I'm thankful for her offer to help, but Shido is more dangerous than any of our previous targets. It would be wisest to avoid dragging Kasumi into this fight.
Senpai?
I appreciate the offer, but no.
Well, you say that, but...
Honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face. Our enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also, we pretty much brought this entire mess down upon ourselves, so... This is on us. We're delighted by the offer, but we really can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself, right?
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if I were to press any further. Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the situation, then I'll wait for you to return. But you have to promise me this. You'll come back safe no matter what. I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you...
We'll see you soon.
I really do believe you. It's time I get going. I've got practice today, as usual. Well, be seeing you.
For the record, we will be continuing her stuff in January, or like her social links, so just a heads up. Man, sure must be nice not having to go to school. Is that aimed at me? Don't know what you're talking about. A dead man cannot go to school, you know. This would be all for nothing if they found out he's still alive. Doesn't it suck to live like a fugitive, though, always having to hide your face? I can barely see. Are you alright? You really needn't cover your eyes. Don't try to hide too hard to hide yourself. You'll only stand out more. That's always the hardest. Try hard, but not too hard. In any case, we're ready to put the plan into action. Now all we need is your signal.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll stand out too much during the day, so we need to go out at night. We're about to face our toughest target to date. Don't skimp on your preparations. Okay, Sue. He's tough and knows the metaverse well. Be sure to strengthen your bonds so that you're prepared. Yeah, that's a warning that there's gonna be some like limits to what we're gonna be able to do in the future. Hey, sorry to bring this up now. I know you have your hands full, but the Phantoms can do it. I have faith in all of you. Anyway, here's the info I have. This one is cruel. There's a group of scammers out there specifically targeting old people. Apparently they're using some sort of spiritual mumbo jumbo to trick them into paying up. Mumbo jumbo? I don't know, like selling them magical vases or something. Anyway, they keep moving around, so it's been difficult to reliably track them. Apparently the police have just stopped trying entirely. From what I read online, the representative is a guy named Yoshihito Wakasa. Sorry, I don't have any more info than that. Good luck. It might be tough for us to go at a time like this, but the info itself is pretty worthwhile. If we have the chance to head into Mementos, you'd make a great target. We actually will have time to do that if we want to. But we're not going to do that obviously right now. So I have one instant message from, not you, asking what we're doing if we're heading into the palace. We're not going to do that today. I want to finish up the social links that I have left. Let me go ahead and just show off this. First of all, we have the Empress. We're only at rank 4, so we have 6 ranks for that. For Goro, Morgana, the Prison Master. Hang on. Who else are we missing? Where's Kasumi? I guess Kasumi is technically maxed, but not really. So those ones are going to be automatic. For Futaba, the Twin Wardens, Haru, and the Hanged Man, wherever the weapons dealer is. So we have 3 people that we actually need to finish up, and we're going to need to do that. We're going to want to do that before we actually go into the palace. I was like, the dungeon. I mean, kind of. Next, an update about the general election. Taking into account the current political chaos, the period until the election is unusually long. Election day is on the 18th of next month. Each party is in for a long fight. The election is on the 18th. We better make sure to settle things before then. Hey. I can't do anything for you, but you can use this place all you want. Thanks, Sojiro. We're going out. Be careful out there. Then again, I'm sure no one's going to be looking for someone who's supposed to be dead. Okay, so at this point, we have a lot of things that we can do, but I'm actually going to head to the school. I know that sounds weird. So what are you going to do now? And we're going to head to the rooftop. All right, let's sneak past everyone and go up to the emergency exit. And we want to do this because there's 2 things up here that's going on right now. I'm going to play with the vegetables.
Good day.
And once all of this is harvested, I think we're gonna get one sun tomato. Okay, I want to go ahead and plant more veggies. Just keep them going if you can. I think I'm gonna make one of each. So let's go ahead and start with a star onion. And then I'm gonna hang out with Haru. Now, I'm loving the fact that this music is just going on. Let's hang out. Huh? At a time like this, is this perhaps part of your grand infiltration strategy? It's a secret. You make it sound like it's really important. I suppose relaxation is pretty vital at times like these. I'd like you to spend some time with me if you're free. I need to speak with you about Takakura-san. Alright, let's go ahead and go. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. So what will it be? Are you going to spend time with Haru? I'm not gonna read through this, like this is gonna pop up every single time.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna pass through most of that, but we're gonna be hanging out with people. Thank you, let's get some coffee while we talk. Oh, I know, why don't we try it at Big Bang Burger for a change? And yeah, we go to Big Bang Burger. What the heck, guys? I looked into Takakura-san, but didn't manage to find very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seemed to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious at everyone at this point. Trust no one. You're so cool, Akira-kun. I guess you only really trust yourself, huh? But actually, that's a bit sad.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Okumura Foods, both in public and in private. He's even started asking Sugimura-san into important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's already too late? Is marrying him my only option? Though, now that I think about it, that may be the best chance to help the employees my father left behind. There has to be another way. You're right, perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me? I don't think so. Akira-kun. Thank you. You always know how to make me feel better. Honestly though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I would have never had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. I can sense Haru's trusted me. Okay, so we have reached rank 5. And we get bumper crop. Increases the total vegetable yield for a single harvest. So I think rather than like 1, we'll get 2.
All right.
And I'm not entirely sure the rest of them. But yes. I hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all of this. And I hope you'll be there with me, Akira-kun. We can forego the elephants though, don't worry. Regarding the elephant coffee.
Now, shall we return home?
Yeah, let's go home. Hello, this is Akira-kun, right? I wanted to apologize for all the weird stuff I said earlier. You know how I talked about how things would have been if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves? Once I started to imagine that again, this powerful fear came flooding back. Pinch yourself! Ah yes, I've read about that in a book. The idea is simply to pinch my cheek very hard. Ow! Yes, that hurt, so this is all real then. And so I'm indebted to you once again. I'll have to work hard so I can repay you. Sorry if I worried you. Okay, see you. Alright, so there will be some evenings where we don't have anything to do. And if you don't have anything to do, there's a couple things that you could do. Like answer your phone. Every news station has been running story after story about Shido and the elections. Akechi too, I can't believe they're calling him the detective of the century. Plus they're treating the Phantom Thieves like criminals. That side of things has faded a little bit though, don't you think? Yes, all of the talk of the elections must have made people forget about the suicide news. The main culprit is dead, things are settled, and society can go on like normal. That's probably what people are thinking. I have mixed feelings about all of this. I'm not saying they should talk about us more, but the sudden change in momentum is weird. All we gotta do is hurry up and steal Shido's heart. That'll take care of everything, right? Don't get hasty. Yes, there's no knowing what may happen. Be sure to prepare well. Well then, we can discuss this more tomorrow. Let's do our best. Okay, so I've already watched like all the news and stuff. So I actually want to head out and I'm gonna go to Kichijoji and I'm gonna go to the darts and billiards place. And there's like a bunch of different stuff that you could do. You could go here, there's the jazz club, like any place that you could go to hang out with friends. Now what I actually want to do is I want to play billiards today.
What do you want
So
to
let's
do?
go ahead and call everyone over.
Thank you.
And one of the reasons why is we do get a little bit of a boost so with like some folks like Haru, so we don't have to worry about that later. I don't think it'll be a problem, but just in case you're concerned. But additionally, we read that one book about technical ranks in billiards, so hang on. Let's just get through this.
Now then.
We go boldly or with caution. The decision here is important. I think I've showed this off before, but I'm gonna show it off again. The way the balls are positioned I'll need to make a difficult shot to clear this. Whoa, are you going for that shot?
Then
Good going. That behind the back shot looked amazing. What an entrancing sight. You actually pulled off that shot. That's why you're our leader. Looks like your challenge brought everyone together. So we get a small boost, but additionally, our technical rank is now up at 2. So that basically means that we do more damage, which is good. Nice work. My hands are all sweaty now. Glad to see everyone had fun. I gotta say though, thanks to playing billiards, it looks like you've gotten better at analyzing situations. We get a boost here that we don't really care about. I think this is knowledge this time? Yeah. Oh yeah, that billiards book had some information on the other trick shots too, didn't it? I think one of them required a special cue stick, right? We should look for one when we have the chance. What an emotional roller coaster. I like it. Let me join next time too. So we should go out and see if we can't find some of those other tricks, like the special cue. I think it's at the sports shop. Have you been keeping up with the election? I wonder if Shido-san's going to take it all. We might be hearing news about the birth of the Shido administration by the end of the year. I wish Akechi-kun would run for office. He'd get more votes than all those incompetent politicians. I don't usually care about elections, but it's exciting when people are so into it. Everyone's in danger. We need to make him have a change of heart soon. "22 days left. We don't really have time to relax, you know? We have plenty of time to relax, actually. Okay. It's still early days here. Let's take it nice and easy for now." All right. So first things first, let's head downstairs and let's check the news. A fierce battle begins as the date of the House of Representatives election is announced. The United Future, a new party led by Masayoshi Shido, is garnering a great deal of support. They have been winning the hearts of voters with powerful speeches and easily understood rhetoric. Just you watch. We'll have you in tears before long. All right. Anything you have to say? Anything new? Yeah. Feel free to use the cafe however you like. I know it's not much, but it's the least I can do. Hey, thanks. All right, so we're gonna head back to school. We're gonna just basically be bulldozing through as many of these social links as we can today. So if you're not interested, I don't know, next couple episodes we'll be moving on. All right, hi.
Good day.
Okay, we're gonna hang out.
Huh?
Oh, I missed whatever she said. We need to, I think we're going to study.
Thank you.
How about Jimbocho? It would be the perfect place to look. I'm looking for a book, I think. Well, let's get going. I see, so there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee. Any one of these. I'm gonna say that's fascinating. It is. I think I'd like to try hand roasting each type someday. You know, Okumura Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. Originally, it was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. But that's where the real origin of our family business lies. I had no idea. I didn't either. My father only first mentioned it to me a year or 2 ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut down the cafe due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place. I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura-san seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image. That would be bad.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to figure out a way I can turn things around. I think what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I can act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside. I have a plan though. Before I can really determine who I can trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm going to get stronger, strong enough for you and the others to rely on me. Alright. And we unlock, she can now cure status ailments. So that's nice. But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, and even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Sugimura-san, what are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? You're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiance in the dust? You're not my fiance. I already said I am not going to marry you. Oh yeah? And what about the contract I made with your father? Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. The contract would never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Okumura Foods, your estate. Even so, And what about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares or sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takakura-san tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton. What? He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We'll have to look into our guest schedules as well. There will be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura-san can handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. I'm out of here. I'm sorry, can we just go punch him in the dick? No, sorry, that you don't tell a woman to go to the gym to get thinner, especially when you're engaged, and especially because it's none of your friggin' business. I'm sorry about that. Nerds, that guy is horrible. You're not wrong about that. He has everything, fame, intelligence, etiquette. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's going to get Okumura Foods as well as my entire inheritance, and I'm totally powerless against him. Be strong, Haru. You're right, I can't afford to drag myself down with such negativity. Thank you. I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today, though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here?
Goodbye.
Tell a woman that needs to get thinner. You're not my doctor! Oh, I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, Sugimura-san reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me and even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so powerful, too painful, too much to handle alone, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. You can talk to me anytime. Hearing that makes me so happy. Thank you. Even though I promised myself I'd get stronger, I suppose I'm still just depending on you. But still, I can't help but worry about the contract. How frustrating. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you's helped me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? What the fuck? It bothers me that she's in like an arranged marriage, but like the way he treats her is just completely inappropriate. Like it's worse than just anything I would have expected from that guy. Because arranged marriages can work. It's just freaking weird that, you know, he's pulling that crap. Anyway, let's sell all the treasure that we picked up.
You should be grateful.
And now I actually want to... I want to work here. There's something I gotta ask you to do. You're free now, yeah? All right, and this is rank 10, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and hang out with him.
Actually...
Koru wants to talk to you. Hold on, I'll call him over.
Thanks again for last time. I learned a lot about myself. So, I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Intruding in on another private family moment.
You're still droning on about that? I mean, it was quite a shock. But that's what made you take me in, right? So who cares?
Whoa there, kiddo.
If you had just told me all of this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened.
Who your parents are and where you come from stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers, and...
My father isn't a loser, though. He's a brilliant business owner.
It's up to you now, EY.
Shut up, I know that. So in the end, I was just fighting my own demons. Stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up. My view of Kaoru was all distorted because of my rotten childhood memories.
I forgive you.
Wow, you really matured, huh?
Why did you help my father out? He told me you gathered info about Suda-san for him. You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. Would someone normally take that big of a risk?
I couldn't leave him.
I'd understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves. Fighting for the underdogs, like a gentleman thief. You know, people have their own opinions, but I think the Phantom Thieves are super cool. I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher?
You gotta go, Kaoru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight?
Oh, crap! Please excuse me.
Kids grow up quick. They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. All right, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter.
Yes, sir.
Suda changed rather suddenly, huh? Seems like he had a change of heart. Just like them people they've been talking about on TV. I can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. Wonder who else knows.
What if you're right?
I wonder. Well, don't worry. It ain't really none of my concern. Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was all just BS. I hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Kaoru's bro. The Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they?
Yep.
They help people in need, huh? Interesting. All right. I'm gonna put all my effort into that special menu we talked about.
Okay.
I don't like to owe nobody nothing, so I'll do my best.
This is exactly what we've been waiting
that's
for.
the kind of support I can provide.
I'm gonna make this a little bit better. And we have reached rank 10 with this. And this unlocks...
I am thou.
I don't want to call it the most
Thou
useful
art
thing
I.
that he has to offer, but
Thou
it sure
hast
as hell
turned
makes it a lot
thou
easier
into
to
a
use all the
bloodhound.
stuff that's unlocked.
Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the hanged man, granting thee infinite power.
All right, so yeah, we're done with this, and we unlock On the House allows you to customize your guns for free. So yeah, really nice that we can now do that. Or our gun for free, I should say.
Alright.
And we can now fuse Addis. One of the biggest things is I don't like to spend money in any games. So.
But what the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout, and the knives are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know? You're such a weirdo. We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Well, let's get to it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain that in the metaverse, fake guns are real guns. Anyway, I might use that at some point in time, but not right now. We're gonna move on because we have other
See ya.
social links that we need to worry about. And we are gonna be finishing up the strength social link as well before we, well, I don't know if before we head in or when we head in, but we're gonna be doing that too. All right, 21 days left. We don't really have time to relax, you know? Not today. And we have 2 instant messages, one for going to the palace. And one from Futaba. I'm gonna ignore that for a moment. Hi.
Okay.
Oh, so still same thing. All right, let's head downstairs. I need to purchase some stuff. So first of all, we've got the shopping stuff, and we have special sweets and the other one. And I want to buy the Yaki Imo set. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so we're all done there. Let's go ahead. What do you have? Same thing as always? Just don't do anything rash. Not like you listen to me anyway. All right, next thing I actually want to do is head outside.
Hey.
Basically, yeah, don't get caught is what he said. And we want to head over to the medical clinic. Well, not really to the medical clinic itself, but to this little shop right here. And they are selling the legendary Yaki Imo today, which is a winter-only roasted sweet potato. So let's go ahead and buy that. We're going to be exchanging that. Let's head around the corner here. I noticed that we haven't talked to people like randomly in a while. Of course, it's kind of hard right now. Hey, Mommy, do you think the Phantom Thieves can steal what's making Kotaro feel sick? I don't think so. The Phantom Thieves aren't here anymore. You're a liar. The Phantom Thieves are superheroes. They have to come back and make Kotaro feel better. Oh, their dog is sick. That's their dog. Okay, and now that we're out here, actually, I think we want to hang out with Futaba, who is right here, and I think that's actually what she's asking us to do. Like, we're right here, so I don't want to actually do that. And let's go ahead and hang out with her. We're almost done with her social link. Almost. Yo, what do you want to do today, Akira?
What?
Wait, wouldn't it be bad if someone spotted you? We're in the middle of our whole infiltration plan, you know. We'll be fine. Really? I guess I can't complain too much since you're going to be hanging with me. Do you have some time? I think I want to talk. What was that noise? Let's do it in your room. Oh, talking. Ooh. Kana-chan and I have been sending tons of emails back and forth lately. She said she wants to go back to school next year, but she might not have the money. As for me, I'm gonna go back. You wanna say you've really matured. Mihihi, I think I've gained like 50 levels in the past few months, and it's all thanks to you, Akira. And I mean, sure, I hated elementary school, but I met Kana-chan there, so maybe it wasn't all bad. The same goes for high school. Even if I hate it, I know something positive will come from it. But I still have to do the last item on my promise list. Being okay without you around. Honestly, I've been feeling kind of weird lately. My heart's been beating real fast when we're together. Then even when we're apart, I can't stop thinking about you. Are you okay, Futaba? Not at all. I'm more like no okay, but then again, I feel good too. By the way, can I ask you a favor? It's a pretty big one. Can we skip that last promise? Nope. You demon. I know you're only being strict because it'll help me, but I just can't be okay without you around. Life doesn't feel the same when you're not with me. I mean, not that, but I don't know. Akira, you're always so nice to me, kind of like Sojiro is. That makes sense for him though, I mean he's basically my dad. But you don't have a reason like that, so why are you so nice? Oh, I just thought of a possibility. Am I the only one you treat like this? I should choose my words carefully. Okay, you have 2 options here. Why, Akira? You either say, because we're teammates, which will go the platonic route, or you go, because I love you, which will take you down the romantic route. I don't want to date Futaba. We're going to be dating, going for somebody else. I'm going to say because we're teammates. Teammates. Right. Of course, teammates would want to be nice to each other. It's so obvious. That's got to be why my heart's always pounding so much. I know how much I care about my teammates, and you, Akira, my key item. From now on, I'm going to devote every fiber of my being into supporting you guys. And basically just rejected her straight up. But anyway, we unlock emergency shift, chance to swap current party members with backups when 2 or more people are KO'd. So nice. Not gonna be used like ever. It's gonna be great. Up high. Oh, teammate, my teammate. Akira joined Futaba's party. Futaba is beaming at Akira. Futaba attacks, fatal damage to Akira. Excuse me? Wait a second, that's not what teammates are supposed to do. Laters! I walked Futaba home. Hey, Akira, there's something I wanted to ask you about. When we talked earlier today, you said I'm your teammate, but that's, you know, kind of vague, right? Could you get more specific? What kind of teammate am I to you? Any one of these. I'm gonna say a key item. Seriously? So I fall under your most valuable items, huh? Hehe, I didn't know I was that important to you. Good thing I'm your teammate. We've got something special, you know, like no matter how far apart we are, our hearts will always be connected. Wait, no matter how far apart? So that means, oh sorry, I completely spaced out. But yeah, we're gonna be really great teammates. Anyhow, time to make like a tree. I feel kind of bad for Futaba because it's very much like her first crush type thing going on here. And totally just rejected her, just flat out, like oof. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna head to Kichijoji here. We're just gonna head to the promenade. And the reason we're gonna do this is because we want to do an exchange with what's his face here.
Impressive.
There he is. Rumor has it that there's a particular snack that's taken the foodie world by storm. Your target this time is the legendary Yaki Imo. Supposedly, it's only sold at a sweet potato stand in a certain town. If you find me one, I'll trade you this empowering Ofuda, counting on ya, my man. Alright, I have it. This delicious aroma of roasted sweet potato. Aha, could you be holding the legendary Yaki Imo in your hands? You'd trade it for this empowering Ofuda now, wouldn't you? Yeah. A wise decision indeed. This empowering Ofuda is yours. So this is a rumored legendary Yaki Imo. I've never smelled anything as mouthwatering as this. I can only imagine how sweet it must taste. Thank you so much. My client will be ecstatic as well. I look forward to our next trade. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Anyway, we're actually gonna, let's head this way. And the last thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna go to the jazz club that Akechi actually introduced us to. It's the jazz club that Akechi introduced you to. Places like this help you relax and talk about things you'd usually find difficult to. As the leader of the Phantom Thieves, maybe you can invite one of the members here. All right, so we're gonna do that. And, oh, it looks like for minors, they will serve non-alcoholic cocktails. Looks like tonight's cocktail is Masukunda Soda. Today's original drink, maybe you'll be able to discover a new side of yourself, maybe one you never knew about. Sounds pretty good. Looks like there are days a singer comes in. The singer's coming in on 12/5, drinking cocktails while listening to live music. Sounds pretty adult, huh? Alright, yeah. So basically, certain things will happen. It's 3,000 yen, and we're gonna invite Futaba.
Oh.
There's a reason for this. You'll see in a second.
Hey.
Oh, it's you. You came here with Akechi-kun before. My name's Muhen. I'm the manager of this jazz club. I'll welcome any friend of Akechi-kun's here. But just as the sign said outside, I can't serve alcohol to high schoolers. Sorry, but you'll have to make do with non-alcoholic drinks. But hey, the non-alcoholic drinks taste just as good. The cover charge is 3,000 yen. Okay, I'll take that. You can sit down anywhere that's open. That said, try not to be disruptive, alright? No way, this is impossible. I'm super nervous right now. But at the same time, I'm kind of hyped. It's like a dungeon in here. That looks so good. What is this flavor? Supreme or ultimate? Whatever it is, it's good. Internet, games, anime, all of them come with the cost of time. but I like all of them. I want to be able to enjoy all of them equally. If only I could copy-paste myself. Oh, but we'd all share one brain, of course. I chatted with Futaba for a while. Alright, and Futaba... Oh, I gotta go home soon, so Jiro's gonna start worrying. It's not bad spending a day outdoors every now and then. My thanks, Akira. It looks like spending time in the jazz club has had an effect on Futaba's heart. Yeah, so we get support +1, which activates Maskunda. Gosh, that's a hard one for me to say. So that can happen now. I enjoyed the jazz club. Geez, I can't tell you how nervous I was. But it ended up being pretty fun. Let's go home, Akira. Now, for Futaba, a lot of her support stuff is really, really useful. Now I'll just make like a dog and go back home. What? Anyway. But that can be pretty useful. There's other ones you can unlock for Futaba for doing that. So, very useful. I saw another campaign car. All the news ever talks about is the election. It's weird for it to be given this much attention. Over here in America, we're just like, election time rolls around and that's like all you see for like 6 months. Seriously, just stop watching television. Well, we might be getting a new administration, so... When are the polls again? Is it still a ways off? Okay. So for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, it's gonna be just nothing but social links and stuff like that. And we're pretty close to getting Haru done. We have 4 more there. We've got 1 more for Futaba, so we technically only have 5 more social links. What's 5 more days, 5 more social links to finish up. And then we also want to finish up, go as far as we can with the Twin Wardens as well. So we're going to be heading into the Velvet Room eventually for that, to start doing that. And they're going to basically be texting us every single day to like hang out. So let's just go over to the rooftop, and I think we can stand here. So next time we're actually gonna be jumping right into the Empress Rank 7 and then just powering through the last small bit of social links. And I will see you guys next time.